So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be discussing about a bit advanced formula in Excel. My last tutorial we discussed about the basic formula in Excel. So if you have not watched that, you can kindly go and visit the basic Excel formulas where we discuss about the sum, the average, and the count function. But today we'll be discussing about the sum if, the count if, the average if function. Now you all agree with me that if is a conditional statement. So it means when you are to use sum if and average if, you have a condition you are checking. So you are checking a condition to be summed. Alright, we want to sum the total salary of employees. But here we have the status. We have full-time, we have part-time. So this is a condition that we can check. In our previous video, we only sum all the salaries. So right now we want to have different salary for full-time and part-time. We want to know the total amount spent on full-time and the part-time employee. Alright, let's dive into it. So we have our sum if function. Now we have our range, criteria, and the summary. The range is the column which contains your conditions. So in this place we have our column C to contain our condition. So we're selecting this. So this range, check that range for what you're telling Excel is to check this range. That is where your condition is. Then the criteria that I want to check. So we want to check for full-time. So Excel will only be summing the cell that contain full-time. Right, we've selected our range, we've selected our criteria. Now, which range do we want to sum? Right, we want to sum the range of salary. Then we have our comma. We want to sum the range of salary. So we have $385,800 for our full-time. All right, let's go. Then for average if, now the range again, we are selecting the range. Okay, the criteria is also full-time. You can either select the full-time or write it in the text. Alright, so which range are we calculating the average for? So we are calculating the average for the salary range. Let's go. Right, we have $38,580 for full-time employee. Now the number of employees that are full-time, so we can just use count if. Let's use our count if function. Right, which range are we counting? So we are counting, let's use this our range. We are counting this range. Then the criteria, we want to count the full-time that we have in that range. So we have 10 full-time employee on this data. All right, let's move on to the part-time. So let's have sum if. Don't forget, we have to choose our range first. The range is the column that consists of our our condition. So the conditional is part-time, not full-time anymore. So we can select part-time here. That's our part-time condition. Then which range are we summing? We are summing for the salary range. So we can equally just select this and close it. So we have $87,800. Alright, let's go. So we can calculate for the average. Alright, what is our range? We have our range to be this. Then our criteria to be part-time also. Alright, then the salary to be our average range. So average part-time worker in data mine takes home $12,542. So we want to calculate the number of employees that are part-time workers. So we can equally just select count if. All right, count if, then the range. This is the range we are working with. Then the criteria is part-time, so we can select our part-time workers. So we have 7. So from this now we can be able to deduce our whole thing. So we have total salary for full-time, total salary for part-time. We have the average salary. We have the average salary also for part-time, and we have the total number of employee. I hope this really goes a long way. If you have any other question, you can drop it in the comment box, and if you have any review, you can drop it in the comment section. My next video is going to be about some functions that you must not miss out, so make sure you stick around in order to understand more about the functions that you can use in your day-to-day activities, your workplace, or any firm you are working. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.